Hi, just give me a second. Okay. Hi, good evening, everyone. Hope you have all practiced the previous session what we have learned from. So, in today's class, we will see how to give input for the player for our specifically for our car configurator project. So, I will guide you how to do that in this class. So, before going to that, I have to share my screen. As my project is not yet open, so it will take some time. So in the meantime doubts, so let me know so that we can solve it. So no one has any doubts. Here my project is opening, so it may take some time. So let me know if you have any doubts, or share your screen so that I will get to know what so far what and all you have done by watching the previous classes. Okay, I will open this project. So can anyone know how to give player input in Unreal Engine 5? Like walking or jumping movements. Do you have any idea about that? Okay, so no idea. Okay, I will let you know how to do that. Have you all opened your projects? So if you, any one of you have opened, please share your screen so that I will tell you how to add player input. Okay. Ishika, Kumar, any one of you? Okay. Kumar, you can share. Okay. I will share my screen. So here, can you see now my screen? Project has opened. So here it is compiling shader. It may take some time. While doing, um, it will be hanging. Project will be hanging. So no need of doing anything. So whatever I am guiding you now, follow along with me. So you will get an idea how to give input player input for our character. Okay. So in today session, I will show you how to do that. So once it's opened, should I wait 2 more minutes to open project? I will be explaining you about that. Okay. So go to edit. Yes, this is what happening because it is compiling right still. So if we click on any of that, it will taking time. So go to edit and select project settings. It will open. So under this project settings, we have a engine section. Scroll down. You will find a section called input. Click on that. So here you have to give the input for our player. So you can see we have action mappings and axis mappings. These are the inputs that previously we have for our project. So whatever you want to perform the action by our player, so you can give here. What action mappings and axis mappings does means action mappings is to perform any action like a jump or fire, shooting. So for that particular actions, we will use action mappings. And coming to axis mapping, it will be called for every each and every movement. So coming to axis mappings, it can be maybe a player running or walking. So we can use like that for movement, forward and backward movements. So you may get confused as we have action mappings and axis mappings already we have. So I will show you how to create one. So firstly, we are going to give for our input, product input to rotate like look around and up and down. Okay. So to do that, I will be creating a axis mapping. So click on this plus icon. It will create a axis mappings. Okay. So name this as a forward. Already I have a move forward. So I will give just forward. As I have already for this. So what I'll do is I will delete this um, all inputs. Okay. I don't want all these inputs because you will get confusion. So I will delete all of them. And I will create one axis mapping now. Click on this plus icon. So it will create one. And we should name it as a forward. And we have to create one more for a turn. Okay. So here we have to give for the movement forward WS keys, W for forward and S for backward. Okay. So click on this none and you will find an option called keyboard. Expand that and search for W. You will get a keyboard W. Okay. Select that. So it's done. It is plus. Okay. You have to give value as 1. So it is moving forward, right? And next again add one more for backward movement. Click on this and search for yes. We'll get keyboard. Yes. Select this. And we have to give -1. Okay. And here we have a turn option also to look around. So to select mouse X. Okay. And then we have to add one more. Yes. Anyone have any doubts?
Please share your resume and any works you have done to my this number, WhatsApp number, so that I can share it to each other. Yeah, you will talk it. Thank you.
Okay. So here mouse X and mouse Y we will use. Okay. You can give it any names. Okay. And we have to create one more. So this is done. Have you given this one? Let me know once you have created these options. Okay. Sorry, I didn't get your question, Ishika. Why another mapping is needed when we have action mapping? Another mapping means which one? In see, action and axis mapping are different. Axis mapping means where we can means see our player want to jump, so jump will be performed only at certain point, so that will become an action. So whereas coming to axis mapping, that should be repeatedly it is a doable thing like a walking or running kind of thing. So for that we have to give under axis mappings. Am I clear with you? Okay. Can anyone of you share your screen? I will stop sharing. Please share your screens. Kumar or any other questions? Shit. Okay, Ishka, you can share. Uh, you have opened your project, right? Please share that screen. Some- Ishika, am I audible to you? Let me know from my end if you're facing any problem. No, Ishika, I'm not able to hear you. Okay, okay, stop sharing. I will only share. Just give me a moment. I think it is clear. Okay, so here we have to go to project settings. I will delete all of them and I will tell you. Okay, so everyone has opened your project, right? So I will tell you where we have to go and give the access and I mean input to perform the actions. Okay, so you have to go to project settings, go to edit, go to project settings, and under project settings we have a different categories called engine. So under this we have a few different options available. So we have to go to input and the action mappings and axis mappings. So the difference between action and axis mappings are where action mappings like we can give for shooting and jump actions, so that can be performed only once, so when it is required. So coming to axis mapping, wherever like it should be performed multiple times. So at that moment it might be you can assume like it will be a player character walking or running. Okay. So now we will give inputs for this. So first, select the axis mappings, click place. It will add axis mapping and it gives you to give name and select the key on your keyboard. Okay. So name this as a mouse X. You can give it any name. Okay. And we have to select the key on your keyboard. When it is compiling, it will take some time because the screen will project itself will get frozen. Okay. So now you have to select keyboard mouse X. Okay. This is for the movement. When we go into the blueprints, right? At that moment, you will understand why you have given these inputs. Okay. And leave it for this scale as a 1. Okay. Next, another mapping we have to give. Click again place. We have to give as a mouse Y. You have to give it as a Y, mouse Y. Okay. Let me close this project so that okay, now it is 1. So I'm adding one more axis mapping and name it as a mouse Y and give this as a mouse Y. Okay. So leave it for the scale values for default. And now go back to the editor. So here, if I play here, right? So it defines where the we have to start our character from. Okay. So I will press escape. So here you can see we have to create our player and one more is game mode. I will show you why the game mode is till that compilation done. I will explain you what does the game mode does. Game mode why we are using game mode means it will to define the our character and it will holds the player score and it will hold by using the game mode and we have to use a character. Okay, it is 74%. So I will show you how to create a game mode. Okay, first we will create our player. Okay, so right click, just give me a few 2 to 3 minutes so that it will compile. So in the meantime, if you have any queries, so let me know because it will be tough to work while compiling shaders. Sorry about that.
In class ఏంటి
See? Sorry, can I know who is speaking? Kumar or Ishika or any other Nikhil, how your project has done with the compiling, so let me know so that we can proceed. Otherwise, it may take some time to compile this. I will tell you how to do that so that everyone can know how to create a input for our player, for our project. Okay. So now I will show you how to create a book. I think something happened with my project only. Just give me 2 seconds, 2 minutes. Huh? No, Ishka, I think no. Let me stop sharing. Okay. Ishika, I think I'm not able to see. Can anyone see Ishika's screen? Okay, let me do one thing. I will show you. I think it is delaying. So, okay, Ishika, no problem. I will go with the simple example project so that it won't waste our time as well. Because I don't know, maybe some uh, system issue, I think so. I will do one thing. I will go with the simple one. Network issue. Okay. So I will start a new project. Because of maybe heavy file, so it is not opening properly. So I will show you with the basic scratch, so you can follow and you can implement that in car configurator. Okay. So here I will open a project or create a project. Here I will create a new project. Okay. So it will take some time. Sometimes problems will arise due to compiling shaders, or else maybe some graphic card issues or system might become slow. So please, sorry about that. I have opened it long back. Now it has opened. Okay, so many background processes are going on. So that's the main.
Mute sound.
Yeah, Kumar, just 2 minutes. I am also opening the blank project. And again, if I take your screen, right, it might be delay. So that's the reason I am opening a and creating a new from scratch. So it's done. So I will create a new blank project, okay, and name it as a player input. And no need of creating as a separate project as it is taking time to open. So I am using creating a new project. So you please use the same, the one which we have used previously.
Hello.
Okay, has opened. Everyone can see my project, right? Oh no, I have not shared. Okay, I think you can see now. Yes, right. Okay. So now I will show you. If I play, right, this is the input, right, like to move forward and backward. So that can be done. Uh, Under project settings, we have to give input. Okay, so we will uh, go to project settings and go to engine. Under engine section, input. Here you can see action mappings and access mappings. We don't have anything, so we have to create one. Click plus to create access mapping and expand this. So here we have to name it as a mouse X. Okay, and we have to give a keyboard as we are deploying for the keyboard. So you have to give keyboard and search for mouse X. Okay, mouse X. And next we have to create one more mouse Y. Okay, mouse Y, and select the mouse Y. Okay. So these are the two inputs that we have given. And now we will create a blueprint of our character, and we will use this input. Okay. So go to the editor, go to content browser. Here make a folder, right click and create a new folder and name it as a blueprints. And now I will create a character of our player. So right click, create a blueprint class and select pawn, where we can possess inside the world, and name this blueprint as a player dp. Okay, and open this dp editor. Double click to open. Okay, it has opened. Dock this to here, and here we are about to create a blueprint of our character. So in our case, our character is a car. So use car, as I don't have a car in this project. So you have to use that one. So under components, click plus and add a static mesh. And inside the static mesh, select the car DP that you have used, car static mesh. Okay. Car, here I don't have, but I will use here chair. Okay. Instead of car. Okay. It has been done. And now for this, we have to add a camera. So before adding that, we have to add a spring arm. Okay. So search for, go to components and click add and search for spring arm. Spring arm. Spring arm. Okay. And for this, we have to add a camera. So select the spring arm and add camera. It should be a child to this spring arm. Okay. So this is our camera. So it's done. Compile and save. Go to and place the character into inside the scene. Okay. I will delete all these other objects. So it has been placed. Okay, now it's done. But as you see here, whenever we are playing, right, the player, I mean, if I play from here, it will start from here. So which I don't want, because I need a starting point for our player to start the game when we start the game. So for that, we have to place a player start into the scene. So go to create here, modes, basic, uh, basic, search for player start, drag and drop into the scene. It is showing bad size. It means it is colliding with other mesh. So you should bring it up and click on play. You can see this is reverse because the player is facing towards that side. So if you place this towards this, if I play Alt P, now facing towards our character. Okay. So now go to content browser. Here we don't want, because this is our player. Mesh is our player. Okay. So we don't want this player start. Delete this. And if I play, it will start wherever I am inside the viewport. If I play, it will be starting from here, which I don't want. So in that case, we have to create a game mode. Okay. Create a game mode. Go to content browser, right click, select blueprint class. Here select game mode. Okay. Which is defining here holding rules of our scores of our player. Okay. So select this game mode and name it as a game or mention it as a product game mode. Okay, and double click to open here editor. So here nothing much we are going to do, because when you are giving a scores for or points for the game, so at that moment you can code here, but right now we are not going to code anything inside this game mode. So here what you have to do is go to the details section. Under classes you will see different options where you can select the default pawn class. So here we have to select the character that we have created. Okay, so in my case I have named it as a player BP. So select that and compile, save, close this one and click on play, even though it is starting from here only. So now what we will do is I will change the uh, game mode, because this is using some other game mode. Here you can see, go to world settings, game mode is set to none. Okay, so now we will change this to our game mode, product game mode. Okay, and click play. Here you can see it is coming somewhere. Okay, wherever we start it is coming from that point only. Okay, okay, so this is how we can do it. This is our game mode, our player. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to give coding for this character. Okay, so go to player BP, go to event graph, delete all these nodes. As we have created a input named as mouse X, so right click and search for mouse X, input mouse axis in events mouse X. Okay, and another one is mouse Y, axis input mouse Y. Mouse Y. Okay, I have done a spelling mistake. Okay, mouse Y, axis event mouse Y. Select this, and here we have to give a code. So we have to add a moment input. So from this moment input X, we want to move in a Z direction. We want to look around, right? So for that we have to add a movement input, add controller pitch input, and connect these axis values to this value. Okay, and now we will go to editor and click play. Here there is no movement. We will give for this add. Can anyone have any idea why this is not working? I will tell you why this is not working, because here go to the spring arm, and under the detail section you will find a section called camera settings. So here use pawn control rotation. You have to enable this. Then it will take the input and it will work. And click play. Now you can see it is moving in this direction, up and down, up and down. Okay. So now in the same way we will give yeah. Okay. So from the mouse X, search for add controller yeah input. Okay, and give axis value to value. and compile, save. You can move in this direction X, Y, like this, a free movement. You can just give it a try and let me know whether it is working for you or not. I will show you the code as well. It will rotate smoothly if you give this code. So after completing this code, we will give a little bit complicated code where we want to make our player to zoom in and zoom out towards the product. So if you let me know so that I can proceed to the next step. So up and mouse wheel down. So okay, once it's done, we have to go to player BP, and here we have to right click and search for the input that we have given, wheel up. It is an action mapping, so select that. And now we have to get a target of this spring arm. Okay, this spring arm will defines like we can calculate the length from the product to the camera. Okay, so from this we will calculate the length, drag a pin and search for the get target arm length. You can see spring arm component, get target arm length, and from this we have to set target arm length. Okay, search for set arm length, target arm length. So here we have to give a target from the spring arm to this target, and from the pressed execution pin to this execution pin. And here we have to add a length to this, means how much it should uh, distance should be. Okay, so from this target pin length, add search addition. So I'm adding 10 here. Okay, so name it 10, and from this output pin connect to the target arm length. Okay, so now the code has been done. Compile and save. So we will see how it works. Okay, go to editor and click play. You can see I'm zooming, but I'm coming backward, right? If I'm moving forward, it is going back. So it is happening reverse. Okay, so what I'll do is go to player BP. I will make this as a -10. Compile, save. Now it is moving forward. Yes, zooming in. And can you see it is going inside that object or a player, which we don't want. Okay, can anyone have any idea how to stop that going inside that player? You can change whether from here, or else you can just change this action input itself. Okay, so I have changed it from here, made it a minus, so it works. Is this done? I will give you some time. Again, you may get confusion. Why we are taking this spring arm means it will calculate the length, because we have added here, right, inside this. You can see from this product to the camera, this is much is the length. There is a gap from this product to the camera. Okay, so we are calculating that uh, camera spring arm length, and we are minusing because it will gives us to zoom in and zoom out. So once you are done with this code, let me know. And the next one, so I will explain you this. And next, for the next one, I'm showing you the wheel mouse forward, right? You have to do for the same backward. Okay. This is a very simple code that we can use for input, character input that you can create. So, okay, I hope you are done with this. So to avoid that, which it is going into the product, so we want to avoid that. So to avoid that, we have a one node called clamp. Okay, clamp, what it does means it will uh, gives us the values minimum and maximum where we can stop up to this much amount of it should move. Okay, so I will add a code here. So right click and search for clamp node, not the integer, you take float. Right click and search for clamp, clamp, float, you can see float, okay. So you have got this, and from this pin to this value, and from the return value, get arm length, okay. And as you see here, we have a minimum and maximum values where you can specify the values, amount of numbers that you want. I will make it here 60, and max I will make it as a 90, okay. So it will in between these two only it will work. Compile, save, go to editor and click play. I'm zooming in. Can you see I'm zooming in? It is going only up to that. And I'm not even given for the zoom out. So I have given only for zoom in. So now I don't want this much amount it should go. So I will reduce this to 30 because I want to see my product. Okay. Compile, go to editor and click play and zoom in, even though it is the same. Because zoom out I have not given. So we will give zoom out as well. So what I'll do is I will select the same code, copy this and paste it. And now search for mouse wheel mouse down. Mouse wheel down. Okay. From this pressed to connect this to set. And here I will make it a plus. Okay. Now we will see how it works. Compile, save, minimum default. This is our product. You can look around, move up and down as well. And now with by using mouse wheel button, you can zoom in and zoom out as well. Okay. As you see, zoom out is up to some extent only it is working. So what I'll do is go to BP player and I will make this as a more 60. Compile, save. And this is happening because I have not set it the proper camera angle. So this is um, going down because I am not able to see the full product. That is because you may get doubt here. You can see go to viewport. I will go to Alt H view, front view. You can see the camera is placed below this bottom to this mesh. So go to our perspective view and bring this camera a little bit up and rotate this. Okay. Compile, save. Now go to this editor. So now if I place this BP here, you can see here. uh, Here you can see camera is inside this. So which we don't. Spring arm. Compile, save, play. I will just delete this world settings. I will just undo this and I will place player here and play. Here nothing is working because we did not mention any um, of the game mode. So that only we have to mention the game mode, then only it will work properly. So go to game mode override and name this to again product game mode. So now this will work. Okay, product will coming and zoom in, zoom out. Now you can see, you will be able to see the product. Okay, delete this one, make bring this little bit back and rotate this. You have to cross check with the settings that for the car. Okay, play, zoom in, sorry, up and down, left and right, and sorry, and zoom in and zoom out. You can see it now. It is working properly. But I have limited that to move zoom into only to that specific value. Okay. If you want, you can increase more. Stop playing. Okay. So I have given 60 to 90 and I will give here also 60 to 90. Okay. Compile, save, play, zoom in, zoom out. And one more thing here, you have mentioned only 10. So it is just giving 10. So you can add more. So I will make this as a minus 50. And you can make this as a plus 50. Compile, save. Okay. In this way you can do. I will give you some time to do this. Let me know once it's done whether it is working or not for you, so that we will fix that issue. Here you can mention any of the values. And one more thing, make sure if it is not working, you have to go to string arm and you have to change under the details section pan controller rotation. And one more thing, the main thing is go to player BP. Here we have to change our input player, okay? So that it will work properly. Auto process player disabled, right? You have to make it to 0, player 0, so that it will work properly. Go to editor and play. Before I will just give it time. Yes, now you can see. Um, you can make it by using the game mode, or else you can just place your product here and you can cross check with this. Okay, so I have placed this here and just I will give it play. This is working smoothly, up and down. Now I will zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. We have to fix that. So let's go and fix that. Here I will make this target length to 20. Ah, sorry, if I double click, it will open the Visual Studio Explorer. So we don't want this. Close this. Make it a -20. Okay. And here I will give these values to 50 by -50. Here I am using only uh, two values is positive, so it won't work. So I have to give one minimum, right? Now click compile, save, play, zoom in. This is only zoom in. Zoom out I have not given. I have to give for zoom out as well. You can give the values how much ever possibilities that you want, but you have to cross check with that whether it is going inside the player or not. Okay, you have to avoid that. So now we will, in the same way, we will give for the uh, to perform the reverse action. I will make this 20 and 60 and -60. Now compile and save, play, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, before adding clamp, we will check how it is working. Okay, I will connect to this pin, target arm length, save. Now you can see it is zooming properly, right? But it is going um, inside the player, which we don't want. So you have to limit the values, right? So for that we have used clamp. So let me know if you have got up to this point so that we will check with the clamp again. So I will give you some time to do this and I will show you the code how to. Don't add clamp now. I will show you how to add that. These booleans, target arm length, you no need to create any boolean, I mean not boolean, variable for that because the spring arm we have added that component. So by default inside the project, we will get these variables, okay, so that we can use. So I hope you are done with this step. So I will add a clamp for this now. So drag up from this and search for clamp float. And from the output pin of this return value, connect to the target arm length. Okay. So here you have to give the minimum and maximum values. So I will give 50 and minus 50. Compile and save. Play. This is minus 50 and plus 50. Zooming, it is happening like this, okay? You can mention the values and you have to check with that, okay? First we will add for 1 and we will make this 0 so that you will get idea of which one is working. This is normal one. So this is only front. If we give, it is working like this, okay? I will make this a 50 and make this as a 50. This is for only forward, okay? For backward, we have not yet given, so it is not working. So for backward also, we have to give the clamp. So here I have added clamp and connect from this return value to the target arm length. I will make minus 50. Now compile and save. Go to the editor and click play. This will work, but in my case, this is flickering. This might be with the thing that I have placed here. So I will just add a player game mode for this product game mode and click play. Okay, so in this way you can give, but let me know once you are done with this step, okay? And make sure that you have to give a spring arm target for this set target arm length. Here instead of like you have given mentioned minus 20, right? Instead of this, we can directly use subtraction here and give the value 20 so that it will work. And here you have given plus addition, okay, so that it will work. Compile, save. And next we have here, you can increase these values as well, more like a 120 or 100 and minus 100. Compile and save. In my case, something is flickering due to maybe mesh or else maybe player. Or let me check with the reverse of these two. Compile, save, play. Ah, okay. I will create a new file level. Go to file and level, create, save selected. Here what I'll do is I will place this player and click play. As you see, I'm able to smoothly rotate, zoom in. Zoom in is not happening because we have not set any player mode, right? Okay, now you can see zoom in and zoom out. So I will set here game mode. For each level, we have a different game modes we can set for our player. Okay, because you might need if after completing a one level, right, you may need your character to update some few other options. So at that moment, you can create one more game mode and you can mention in that particular level. Can you see one shot only? It is moving forward. Too forward. It is moving. Means it is due to values. It is behaving like that. You have to check with the values. 0, 0. I will undo these two. So you just give it a try and let me know. In my case, it is flickering. So we will see whether the same thing is happening for you, so that we will try to fix that issue. Okay. So I will give you some time. Let me know. Sure. Previously, we have given auto receive input to 0, right? But now it has been changed. So I will give this again, change, and I will check again. Okay, I will delete this clamp. We'll see. So, so here you can see it is working reverse. If I move mouse wheel button, it is performing reverse. So as I have made changes reverse, right? Keep it as a previously we have done. Now compile, save, zooming in and zooming out. Okay. So this is the code that you have to give for zoom in and zoom out. So we will see the clamp. It is creating some problem for me. So you check and let me know if it is the same case for you as well. So this is the code. You can give it a try. Let me know once you are done with this step. So let me show you one more thing here which I have created. So this is the one. If I click play, happen. So because game mode, game, game and print editor. So this is the character that I have created, but it is showing error. We will see what it is showing. So here showing the target missing. So if I save and click play. So now here only I will add clamp and I will check with that whether it works or not. Drag a wire and search for clamp. input. Compile, save, play. But zoom not wheel up. I will make this bring this up and play. Zoom out is not given. So clamp value is giving flicker because I think some collision issue. Let me check with the static mesh. Open this edit mesh editor and search for the details tab. Go to window and open this detail tab. So here you will find a collision. If you scroll down, you will find a collision presets. Under this here, you can see collision complexity. So it is set to project default. So um, click on this project default. You will find a use complex collision as simple. So give that, save and go to editor, play. Now you can see zoom in is working right smoothly and zoom out is also working. But value we have to set up. Oh, ఏమైంది error GPU crashed. T3D device removed. Is this okay? I think it has given a crash for me. I don't know what happened with this. Sorry about that. So this is how you can create a player input. I think I should stop here. Once it's open, I will show you that and I will stop here because it is giving um, open. So here, I'll close this static mesh. We have not given a clamp value, right? So I will add a clamp here, drag a pin and search for clamp. Not clamp axis, a clamp float, okay? So connect this return value to this target arm and make this to,
Anusha,
yeah.
we're just seeing one standard frozen screen.
Oh, still, okay,
Yeah.
just
Maybe stop share and share again.
now can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I have done is compile, save, go to editor. If I click play, zoom in now, it is happening smoothly only. But if I add clamp, we have to check with that. Drag a pin and search for clamp float. Target axis. Minimum value, I will give it to 50 and maximum value, I will give it to minus 50. Compile, save. We will play and check. In some other folder, I will create a new level. Prints, play. I think I will check with the again static mesh editor. Details, window, details. Here you have to search for use complex. We have given the same collision. Remove collision. Add 18 dp collision. Save. It is having some problem with clamp, I think. I will check that and I will get back to you on that. So, but as of now, I will delete this clamp so that you can get a zoom in, zoom out will work smoothly. So we will check that how to limit the values instead of going through this mesh. Okay. But as of now, this will works fine. Just I will give you some time to do this. I will make a code visible in one place. So let me know once you are done with this so that Tasnim will provide you a link uh, to MQA. If you have any queries, let us know. Otherwise, we will stop recording here.